Jim, we have some bunnies in the studio. Yeah, but not the Playboy variety. These are actually a lot cuter and more innocent. We're talking about the sweet, cuddly variety of bunnies. I've never really thought about having a rabbit as a pet, but after this guy, I may have to change my mind. We're talking with veterinarian Kevin Fitzgerald joining us in the house this morning. Good to see you as always, Dr. Kevin.
Always nice to see you.
We're talking about rabbits. You know, people obviously have their cats and their dogs, but these guys can make pretty good house pets, right?
Well, they can. They've been domesticated for 2,000 years. The Romans had them as for food and for clothing, but about 200 to 300 years ago, we started to see them kept as pets, and a lot of the different breeds be developed. They have different breeds based on structures of the face and ears, based on the coat. This is a lot. This is Gotchi, and he's 8 years old, and he's a big guy. They're good-natured. People should do research about the animal they're going to take home, and they're not a fad. You were talking about Easter coming in,
right?
And buying them as a pet, and then maybe getting tired of them. But these guys can live. Gotchi's 8, so I mean it's a real commitment, and people should do some research about the animal they're going to take on as a companion.
And this guy you said is a mini lob. What's his name?
That's Winston.
Oh my Lord, he's adorable.
He's 12 weeks old. He's very cute.
Good morning. Now, I've had some friends who've actually owned rabbits, and is it true that you can, litter box train them? Are they trainable animals?
Some are. They can be trained to a litter box. They're amazing animals. They have a lot more personality than you would think, and so they can be kind of stubborn. Unneutered males can be knuckleheads, as always.
Right.
And so
rabbits live up to their reputation when it comes to that?
Well, they are. They're induced ovulators, so they're very successful reproductively, and so they're amazing animals, and I think it's amazing all the different forms that life takes, particularly with these ears, the lops, and then they have Flemish giants and little dwarves, so there's a lot of different breeds.
How do they do? I have 2 cats at home. I am the crazy cat guy. I would imagine you got to be careful. How do they do with dogs?
When they're raised together, they can do very well, but sometimes the dogs forget and can play way too rough for these guys.
Right.
And so we have to protect them and shelter them from dogs and cats, because they can all of a sudden the dog remembers, hey, wait a minute, I'm supposed to chase you. But they're great animals. For people with allergies, not the best. Rabbits, the American College of Allergists said that guinea pigs and then rabbits and then cats for people with allergies. So their coat can act like a chamois cloth and be tough for people with allergies. But other than that, they're clean. They're tremendously personable and have much greater personality than I ever dreamed.
Yeah, and we should say, too, that there are rescue groups. So if you do want a rabbit, there's no need to buy one from a store. There are a number of groups that are actually rescuing these the same way you would a dog.
And they do a wonderful job. They do a wonderful job. And so they're not an impulse buy. I mean, people should do some research and see if their lifestyle matches the animal that they take on.
I'm in love with this guy.
Oh, you can't. Wynn's great, and Gotchi's great. This is a linebacker of the bunnies. He's a big guy.
And it's true. You got the rabbit's foot. You got instant good luck. Is that right?
Well, you got good luck. We leave their feet on them.
Yeah, it's better luck for them if it's still on them. I'll tell you what, these could be a great pet for you. So check it out if you're interested. Of course, Dr. Kevin, one of the best in town. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
No, thanks for all you do for animals.
I'm holding his hand. I can't shake. Can I take him home with me?
They don't use combs because they have a hairbrush.
Oh boy, he's here all day. Thank you, Dr. Kev. We got more news after the break. We're talking about country music star Rodney Atkins joining us live in the 8 o'clock hour. He's talking about his new